So, Apollo, what are your thoughts about how society views BDSM in today's world?
Oh boy. I'm I'm intrigued that everyone, especially from quarantine and COVID, that they find these niches that they like, but I'm also terrified about it becoming a mainstream thing because I see these posts of uh animal play where the girl is on a leash and the guy is walking her. And that
Mm-hmm.
is like, no, don't get me wrong, that is someone's kink out there, and I love it.
Mm.
But there's a difference between like taking a walk in a private area than taking a walk outside in a public area. Because
Yeah.
then you have to explain to your kid, poor Timmy, it's like, oh, mom, what's that? Like, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Or poor
uh,
grandma has a heart attack.
yeah,
Just walking down
absolutely.
the street.
Yes. Because yeah, it's that saying of like keep the vanillas, keep their eyes like covered and whatnot. And we're peaking to that point because we see a lot of people like wear their collars and the lockets and whatnot. That's kind of okay because no one actually knows what
Yeah.
that is.
It just looks like a necklace, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of
Yes.
them, or a choker.
Yeah. And if anything, like, yeah, that's the borderline. But
Mm.
if you actually tell them what it is, then that's kind of like, oh, either you asked me or I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let you know, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
And like
But
those things
when, yeah.
too, they're part of other scenes, like
Mm-hmm.
goth scene, emo, like they all wear
Yeah.
those.
Oh, yeah. So, like, all right, that's fine. But when it comes to, like, wearing lingerie slash a dominatrix outfit out in public, then it's like, okay, like, that is, like, kind of peeking out sort of thing.
And I
So
think it
yeah, I
speaks to
am.
people's
Mm,
being comfortable too.
Yeah.
Because it's not so much that when people are uncomfortable, they're judging you.
yes.
Because, like, they just
And
might be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and most definitely. And yeah, like I said, it's getting to a point where it's becoming a casual thing where well, I mean 5 years ago, we were now casually talking about, LGBT. And
Yeah.
now it's like,
Mm.
oh, you're gay? Okay, that's cool. And now everyone's like, oh, you're into BDSM? That's cool. I'm like, okay, we can acknowledge it, but we don't have to display it out to your public eyes, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm afraid of because not only that's a borderline consent thing, borderline of just for the naked eye of like, okay, what's happening kind of thing, but also it's getting to the point where like just everyone is having a kink and now it's becoming a casual talk kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and I think I'm just more afraid of just people either getting judged or we're just gonna have a lot of more public scenes kind of thing.
Listen to the full episode on all major platforms.